Now, there is an epidemic that is sweeping through college football right now that involves coaches doing the cringiest things ever in recruiting videos. Whether it's Brian Kelly attempting to dance, Eli Drinkwitz playing the guitar, or Dabo Swinney, well, just being himself, we need to set some guidelines for how coaches can fix this as we go ahead. So I did. Number one, if you are questioning, even in the slightest bit, if something might look stupid or goofy, then assume that it does. Number two, understand that it is very hard for a middle-aged man to look cool, so don't force it. You're doing too much. Number three, if you are a young coach on staff, if you see something, please say something. Number four, the only people who can really get away with doing this type stuff are the most feared coaches or very young coaches. And then number five, and most importantly, under no circumstance, at any point in time, do you attempt to dance or emulate anything that could resemble or be interpreted as dancing unless you are Nick Saban. And I hate to tell you, bud, you ain't Nick Saban. You see, recruiting is unbelievably hard in general at most places, and you only make it harder when you aren't being yourself. Prospects don't need you to be 18 years old or act different than you really are to look cool. In fact, the best recruiters are the ones who are genuinely just being themselves. The easiest guys to recruit against are the ones who are acting fake, because nobody can spot a fake better than a high schooler. They see it in the hallway every day. So have fun. I'm not saying don't have fun, but do it in a way that reflects who you really are, not in a way that makes you try and look like Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. I'll Dr. Rick this whole thing for everybody. I'll bring in former Michigan quarterback David Cohn. He knows about dancing. Pretty good dancer. Actually, ballet dancer.
There's no dancing.
I think he's in fourth position right now. And then my brother Blaine Crain, who every time he goes in fourth position, we got to turn the channel. Former Western State Colorado wide receivers.
Come on, dude.
Okay, Ocho Cinco. But David, I have some videos I want to play for you.
Yeah, let's play these.
If anybody doesn't know. First up, let's go ahead and let's show Coach Drinkwitz playing the guitar. I like Drink. I like Drink a lot. And Drink can almost get away with it, kind of the goofy vibe or whatever. But Blaine, you brought up a good point. Mm-hmm. Why are we playing electric guitar with rap music in the background?
First thing, the music has to match.
It has to match.
Step one.
Yeah.
Right, if I'm thinking about it. And two, it's such a good point you bring up, because there's such a fine line between cringiness and goofiness.
Yes.
And goofiness can be what? Funny.
Mm-hmm.
What Dabo does, I know we haven't shown the video, you'll see it. Everything Dabo does, if you put him on camera, is cringy.
It really is.
It's just cringy. There's a difference between a super senior, and you brought this up earlier, showing up at a high school party, all right, then there's going out on a golf course, and like one guy who's really bad at golf, but he gets drunk and makes a 40-foot eagle putt.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that guy.
They love that guy.
It's funny. But then the super senior shows up at a high school party. Please leave. You're freaking out all the kids.
Yeah, we thought you were the cops. Let's play this.
So this one's Dabo?
Yeah, let's play this video of Dabo attempting to, I don't know, just play it. Y'all see what I mean.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Braden Jacobs checking in at Clemson's official visit weekend with my best friend and head coach, Dabo Swinney.
Oh.
Hey, and I'm Coach Dabo Swinney, Clemson football, hanging out with
Braden Jacobs.
the best. 5-star. You 5-star? You're 5-star.
I should be a 5-star.
You're a 10-star.
It's
10
just
star.
Dabo.
10-star,
Don't
man.
do it.
What do you think?
God.
You ever seen him bedazzled football?
I've never seen it
They
with that.
bedazzled the football.
First one.
Hey, and you know, we got another.
Another.
Well, he's on the other side, so
Yeah, well,
is it
listen,
okay
he's
to be in your
still going
is it okay for Lauren to
Yeah.
be in your video?
Still going.
You be in the video?
Yeah.
A lot of battles between these two one day. A lot of battles. A lot of battles.
Always be the best place to go.
Go Tigers.
I've never been more uncomfortable for 45
yeah.
seconds of my life.
I apologize for
More
and listen,
cringy.
I like
that
Dabo
or
as
Texas
a person,
A&M.
but
Don't make me answer.
yeah, don't.
That
David, don't.
Dabo or Texas A&M? What's
there's a difference.
cringier?
Okay, I'd say Dabo's cringier than A&M.
Okay.
A&M is
Well, again,
A lot gayer.
I know Dabo's a good person. I've heard nothing but good things about him, but like it's not good, man. It's not good. And like, there's no 18-year-old who watched that. Like, it's like, I tell you what.
That's
smooth.
my thing.
Smooth.
There's no one who you're wanting to recruit who's watching that like, that's so cool, I have to be there.
Yeah.
It felt so forced.
It did feel forced. And not like in the Star Wars.
We have the Brian Kelly one?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Where's the Brian Kelly one that was
Okay, well, this is what I told about Rule 5 and why it's most important. Like I said, under no circumstance do you attempt to dance or emulate anything that can look like dancing, because this is what it looks like. Go ahead and play this clip. Just play it. I mean, like, why are you in that position, though? Why are we...
Look, man, the cart girl doesn't like you. All right? She doesn't.
Well, here's the thing. This is LSU, man. I don't need you in the video.
Oh, no.
I don't need you in the video.
You know who does a great job, I think, of it?
Who?
Sark.
Yeah.
You never see Sark in some cringy, recruiting his ass off. We'll show a video of some Lambos at the facility.
Yeah, that's it.
But Sark's not out there doing weird 45-year-old guy in a bar stuff, talking to that 122-year-old.
Yeah, and listen, like, when I said, too, in the guidelines, the only guys who can really get away with this are, like, the guys that are the most feared. Kirby Smart doing the runway thing wasn't kind of cringy and just doing too much, yes, but it's Kirby Smart. You know what that 18-year-old was thinking looking at Kirby Smart? Like, please, God, I just don't want to disappoint this man on the run. When Nick Saban doing the cha-cha slide or whatever in Marcus Lattimore's living room, you know, if that was Brian Kelly, we could giggle at it, right? And Brian Kelly's a fantastic coach. But Nick Saban, nobody's laughing at Nick Saban. Nobody's in like, God, Nick Saban looks like an idiot. No, it's Nick Saban. But outside of that, I don't think anybody can pull it off. I mean, it's hard for Marcus Freeman, right? That he's had a couple of videos that have been somewhat cringy, and he's a younger coach. But
Jerry
like Lane Kiffin, Lane Kiffin does stuff in his own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see him doing any dancing or whatever.
Lane's not cringe.
Lane's not cringe. Like, either if you know you're cringe, if you even think for a second. Like, this is why, again, so many people are afraid of the head coach. They're like, Coach, listen, I love you, dog, but like, this isn't it.
I thought that was one of the most important points that you brought up. And when you were talking about there has to be someone in the building who goes up to the head coach and is like, nah, protect him from himself. Yeah. All I could think about was Michael Scott and Daryl with the dink and flicka.
Oh, like, yeah. No, it's the truth. You need a guy in there to be like, no, Coach, like, listen, I'm all about it. You're the greatest coach ever. You know, it's not Stalin. They're not going to chop your head off. But it's like, sometimes you got to get saved.
What about post-game victories? Because that's where the team, you know, you're coming in after a big win and the team wants the head coach to do something crazy he's never done. And you see him dancing a lot of times.
It's impossible to mess up.
It's impossible to mess up.
Yeah, because you just won, right?
Yeah, you won.
You're trying to do something fun.
And it had to be a big game for you to be getting that excited about. You get to be like, oh, look, it's like looking at the baby. Like, oh, the baby pooped his pants. Oh, it's a baby. Like, we love it. Everybody's excited. You just had it. Like, some 16-year-old goes and poops his pants. Nobody's getting excited about it.
It's a lot easier to, like, when you're winning, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Right?
You get away with a lot more.
I mean, you got to think, right now with, drink. Is it a little nerdy? Is it a little dorky? Yeah, but damn it, you just won 11 games.
Yeah, it's Drink, like, the lines right there, but, like, Drink kind of gives off that, he can kind of get away with, he's got that Weezer vibe, that Smalls from Sandlot vibe. Like, yeah, maybe do some stuff that's weird sometimes, but hey, it's our guys, Drink, man. Dialing it up. Get the ball to Luther Bird and get out of the way. So we want to know what you think. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Blaine, let's go ahead and get to the chat here.
All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you donate, it's on topic. It will get read.
It will.
Get your feet pumping today. We're going to get some up downs. We're going to start off with Clemson Tiger.
Oh, here we go.
So we're talking about cringe, fellas. Let's be honest. Dabo is the best college football coach right now.
If we're talking about cringe?
No, just in general. In college football, Dabo Swinney is the best coach.
Look, I'm still a Dabo fan.
Side bet?
I'm still a Dabo fan. I'd like to play for Dabo.
Listen, wait till we get a prediction time.
Look, Coach, we don't need a recruiting video.
Okay.
Put the hat on and we're done.
Would you like to play for Dabo? Say it's between you and Georgia. No, not even that. Let's go between you and Florida State.
Hold on, I got offered by Georgia.
All right, you got and Florida State offered you.
That's not fair. That's my childhood
more NIL, Dave. Where are you going?
Look, we gotta go play for the Seminoles.
Yeah, there you go.
There's. I think I could play quarterback there.
Let's go to Dogs Rule 02. He says Drink is definitely the biggest dork in college football, but I still love the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Drink can get away with it. You can look at that and be like, Drink, you over there just being dorky but cool. Like, it's just some guys can get away with it. Brian Kelly, there's no way you could watch that. Like, man, Brian Kelly, Brian. You over there just having the time of your life. That's just like, man, like, Dad, like, you're not supposed to be here this weekend. What are you doing?
How are we talking about cringiest coaches and we hadn't talked about Ryan Day? Or is that just personal.
Well, Ryan, I don't see Ryan Day in recruiting videos. He just says dumb stuff when they put him in front of microphones.
This guy wanted to beat up Lou Holtz.
I see Ryan Day, he's nervous about something.
Look at him. He's nervous right now.
About something. Something could have gone phenomenally well, and he's still nervous about something.
I just feel like sometimes, too, his facial hair is spray painted on. It's like in Night at the Roxbury.
Oh, he's a bot.
I haven't seen it when they do the sideburns, the cardboard cutouts, and they spray. Like, look at him right there.
What's the hair stuff? The Boz.
Oh, where you get the hair treatment?
He looks just like the guy with those commercials.
Oh, the commercials, yeah.
Let's go to Garrison McDaniel. Garrison, what's up? He says, drink is cringy on purpose, so it's funny. But Dabo actually thinks he's cool, which makes it much worse.
Yeah, like, look, at some point, Gretchen, like, fetch it ain't going to work. Like, at this point, let's have Garrett call some better plays in the red zone. Let's take it out of Cade's hands a couple times.
Let's go to BC. He says, never forget, Brian Kelly also faked a Southern accent.
With his family.
But hey, I respect that, though. I respect that, but I would much rather Brian Kelly get on there.
What's the line?
Try and sound like Morgan
Where's
Wallen.
the line? All right, you respect that.
I respect that.
Okay, but
I don't.
You don't respect the cringy videos.
No. They're just two totally different things to me. I see what you were trying to do with the first one. The second one was that was dead on arrival. That was never going to work in no way unless there was some breakdancing background in Brian Kelly's career. Like if all of a sudden you turn on, he's like spinning on his head on some cardboard, it's like a boombox, and like he stops with his legs in the air like that, you know? Then I'm like, wow, Brian Kelly's not a dancer? Are you kidding? And you're like, where you're positioned, I just don't like, that's just a bad idea. You know, it's like, what does he say? I got a book of good ideas. My voice says, no, you got a book of bad ideas. YouTube, what's up? We're back live. You already know what time it is. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button, if you're just finding out about us, welcome to the Booster Club, right? Without you, there is no us. So please keep sharing the show because we want to keep on growing.